What is the biggest mistake that real estate agents are falling into today? What's that biggest trap that they fall into over and over again? Thanks for being here at Fearless Agent Live, inside of the Fearless Agent Facebook group. Appreciate you. If you're on my YouTube channel, turn on notifications, subscribe now, and make sure to get ready to learn something. And I want to help you understand how can you actually avoid this big mistake and this big trap that you are very susceptible to falling into and over again. How do I know this, first of all, that this is the biggest trap? Well, I've been in the business 13 years. I've been coaching with Bob since 2006 and Fearless Agent, and myself has fallen into it. In fact, with my conversation with Bob, he talked to me about his career and how he had actually fallen into this similar trap. One of the things that Bob's always helped me do over the last 10 years, 11 years, 12 years now, it seems like it's just yesterday, but it's been over a decade now, is to keep me focused on building my database, to keep me focused on driving forward. So if you guys are watching this live, put an L in the comments, and if you're one of the replayers, put an R in the comments as well. Also, I'd love to hear where you guys are from, so feel free to share that in the comments. So the biggest trap real estate agents are falling into over and over again today is this. It's we begin to let go of the basics and the fundamentals. Let me share a story with you. I played baseball growing up, and I played second base. How many of you guys are baseball fans? Put a baseball emoji in the comments below. And one of the things that we did is I love to turn double play, right? I love to come down and be able to turn it, whip it down at first base, and be able to grab that double play. It was just full of excitement. It was fun. And so we would actually practice that double play over and over again in almost every single baseball practice, right? So that when we were ready on the field, it came naturally to the turn. It was even more exciting in the game to do it when it was unexpected versus when we were in practice. Are you guys starting to follow what I'm talking about? It's that same concept inside of real estate sales. What is your skill set? Well, it's skills, schedules, and systems. Those are the three basics that you've got to begin to do over and over again every single day. But here's the trap where I see you guys falling into, and I even saw this happen several times in my baseball career, when you're starting to have some success, when you're starting to get really great at something, sometimes you begin to get a little overconfident and begin to skip those fundamental steps. And so maybe you don't focus as much or bring the intensity when turning the double play in practice. How many of you guys have fallen into that trap where you begin to lighten up on practicing your skill set, your conversation to set the appointment, practicing the presentation, right? Because you're busy and distracted with that next great idea, that next marketing piece, that next thing that you believe is going to make you more money. Now, absolutely 100%, as you begin and continue to create your business, you've got to bring your creativity and grow it. However, you've got to really secure tightly the fundamental basics of growing your business. It's generating appointments, it's getting contracts signed, it's negotiating top dollar offers, and it's closing those contracts with an amazing customer experience, because time equals emotion, and how you experience time will directly affect your happiness and your profitability. Also, how your customers experience the transaction will directly affect their emotion and your profitability at the end of the day, because they'll either refer more business to you or not. True or true, right? So when you can focus on the fundamental basics, and it's these three things: your skill set, get amazing at being on the phone. And I understand that today we need to text message and email a little bit, right? But it should be with one purpose: drive to a phone conversation or a face-to-face conversation. So that's number one, skill set. Number two is focus on mastering your schedule, and even more so, life management. Because you got to identify what your priorities are and schedule those priorities. And then the final thing is your systems and your operations, so that they can get you to refocus on the number one, which is your skill set. Because if you're focusing on having to do all the administrative work and doing all the marketing and doing all the stuff that bogs you down and keeps you from what you're great at, that's going to affect your profitability. So the number one trap is avoiding the basics and thinking I'm above the fundamentals and thinking I don't need those anymore. I see it with new agents, and I see it with veteran agents. So let's together avoid focusing on the outside skirts and get back to the core fundamental basics of what drives your business. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you being a part of the Fearless Agent Nation. If you're not already, go to fearlessagent.com. I put a link up in the video below. Make sure to like, comment, and share, and subscribe now. We'll see you in the Fearless Agent Nation. Join today. We'll see you later. right? And so someone actually saw it, got the license plate number, called the police. Police was looking at it, checking out surveillance, all this. Anyways, it's 9 o'clock at night. My wife's having to deal with someone that's hit and run our car. That wasn't ideal. That wasn't what we had planned to finish up our night yesterday. You see what I'm saying? True or true, these things happen in our lives.